Alright, Monday morning. I kind of left you guys off in the middle of diving last night, but we'll get into that when I get home later tonight. When I get off home from work, we'll explain that. But I want to show you this pile of steel we got going back here. As James and a coworker went to another coworker's place, and they picked up a bunch of scrap Saturday, and they didn't have time to go take it in Saturday. When they got there, it was like a 1:50, and this scrapyard closed at 2, but they told them that they were closed, which really is kind of nonsensical, because in that 10 minutes of time they could have unloaded it. It was just shred, really. They could have just unloaded it, but, it's Saturday. They want to go home, so I understand. But anyways, so I'm not entirely sure if he's coming back today, and they're going to take the rest of our shred in and kind of mix it in with that and get rid of it. Get rid of it all at once, so I don't have to do like our own load of shred. This is pretty much all the shred we got. There's downstairs. There's some stuff, a little bit of stuff downstairs, not much. So I don't know if they're coming back and they're gonna load this stuff up and, like I said, take it all with them or what. I said there was a dryer, stove, hot water tank, bathtub, some other just miscellaneous stuff. A little bit of aluminum as well. Most of that's downstairs. So this right here, I won't obviously won't know what this actually weighs, but this is probably 150 pounds. It's not much. There's not much weight here, but it's just a little bit of bulk. So we'll see if I come home later and this has disappeared. Alright, so I think I took that clip earlier on Monday. It's Wednesday now, and now we went to the scrapyard. So I got rid of all the shred. But he forgot about this aluminum. That's what he was just doing now, because I just got up at 12, and he's probably been going since at least like 11. Something, I kind of forgot about it. Otherwise I would have woke up early. But he forgot all this aluminum that's been here for a while, that I'm sick of looking at, or that I would like to get my tote back. So he forgot all this aluminum, but he took the aluminum that was downstairs and some of the stuff that was shoved in between the shed over here. And I only saw this. He didn't even take all of it. So like I said, the stuff that usually we shove in between here, some of the bigger stuff is pretty much what he took. But he didn't take this or these. Or this, which is all things you could have taken. This needs to be cut off or drilled out or whatever, because that's aluminum. So that needs cleaned up. But I say he could have took that stuff, and then he took the trash can of aluminum that we normally have over here, and that was only after I suggested it. He wasn't even going to take this. So I mean, he's all over the place. But look at this battery that has now appeared. He could have took this thing too, because obviously this needs to not be sitting around here. All the rotors are still sitting here. One of these days I'll take those in. Could have took them in a while ago when the price was still good, but nope, we just got a pile of rotors in here. So I mean, there's that. There's this other battery in here. Could have took that too. Although price on batteries is pretty low, but I could have just took them just to get them out of here. I say, because obviously you can, I mean, he's just all over the place with what he took. So we already took a load of shred in it, and then he's taking another load with a little bit of aluminum in it, and then the other lift table that he was getting rid of. So, well, we'll see when he comes back what the totals are. Alright, so, James did run in a load of shred, and then he took in a little bit of aluminum, and one of the lift tables he took in, so there's a little bit of shred in that. But the first load he took was 260 pounds, 145 a gross ton, $16.83 rounded up, so $17 for that. It was only a little bit of shred. It just needed to be out of the yard, as our grandmother's birthday is today, and we're having a party this weekend, so we needed to get just that, just a little bit of shred out of the yard. So it was more it just needed to be out of the yard than anything. Anyone want a patch? mostly California ones. I got going through a lot of 200 that came in of mostly California stuff, and there's a lot of duplicates. As you can see, this stack. That's mostly what the stack is on the table, or table on my desk is all duplicates of stuff. So, working on that at the moment. And then, like I said, the second load, it was a bit of aluminum, and then the one lift table. So, that came to $39, and there's no receipt for that load because he said the printer wasn't working, wasn't cooperating, so there's no numbers on what we had in aluminum. Aluminum, I do know, is at 39 cents a pound right now for old sheet. And the shred, like I said, at 145. So that's not great because I need it. I like to keep track of all our scrap totals, and I won't have it now. So I won't have it. So, but anyways, the lift table was probably these couple bucks. The rest of it was aluminum. So that's that. We'll get into dumpster diving. I'm gonna probably this will probably be at the end of dumpster diving, whatever I find this week. I was kind of going through the stuff I got from last week. Going through taking photographs and getting ready to list that stuff on eBay and see if we can make a buck. And I also ordered a new tires and inner tubes for the trailer to replace both of them. Those will be in here Friday, maybe Saturday. So that'll be good for the start of the week, or to start off the weekend. So we'll see you guys next week.